What's up, guys? I'm Firebeard3000 here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Now, in the title, you must be thinking, it says Hammercraft SMP. This is an SMP. Why are you uploading survival games? And that is because, well, this isn't actually like an actual recording. I just wanted to tell you guys that this video is about Hammercraft SMP, but sadly, the owner had issues with griefing and stealing, and he decided he was sick of it and created a creative server. Now, I wasn't included in this, but I was like, heck, it's a good recording, why shouldn't I upload it? I mean, people might want to know what this SMP is about. And now, in case if he does bring it back in the future, I will be back in that SMP because it was awesome. But I've been in another SMP and I don't like it, so if you guys could smack that like button or give me recommendations into another SMP I could join, that would really be awesome. Have a nice day, guys. My name is Firebeard3000 here, and welcome back to another Minecraft video. Today, instead of playing survival games, we're trying something up different, and we are playing Hammercraft SMP with a good friend of mine, Helio Centro. Say hi.
Hello.
So he's gonna be giving us a server tour today, and even if he's new, he's been around longer than I have. So yeah.
So be careful on the trampoline. It's kind of a dangerous machine.
Yeah, this is his shop where he sells slime blocks because he's the one guy on the server who has a slime farm. And sorry if I'm only getting 11 FPS, but something around spawn screws up computers around here. Even good computers that only get like 60 FPS get really bad FPS here because of the amount of just stuff here.
I think a large part of it is all the voids underground that zombies spawn in.
Yeah, because
You're constantly hearing zombies.
The entity count here is not bad though. It's only 84. So yeah, let's start the server tour, I guess.
Part of it is probably all the redstone that's constantly running in
yo-yos
manner.
So last time I recorded this, I don't have enchanted armor because last time I recorded this, that manor is a death trap. I had done a cutscene, but I ended up dying trying to get out of there. It's a really bad death trap, that one building.
If you come over here to the spiral staircase, you can get a unique view of the manor because there's no roof on it yet.
So this is going to be like the overview. Ow, I fell. This is going to be the overhead view of Hammercraft because, like, the spawn actually is really nice from above, but really hurts your FPS when you're down below. Oh, wait, no, my FPS is decreasing.
This is the mega tree farm.
Basically, it's not one of those automatic piston ones, but rather it's one of those ones where you grow a tree, you climb up the spiral staircase, and you drop it
You
down.
know how hard it is to do a piston farm for mega trees?
Pretty hard, actually.
Almost nobody does it. ZipCrowd did one, but it required like 8 withers and
Just
so many double piston extenders and all sorts of insane crap.
look at how much random stuff is at spawn. Like, it's completely crowded. It's pretty insane.
This is also a build of mine.
Yeah, Helio, he's only been on the server for like a couple of months, but he's like 1 or 2 months, but he's pretty active, so that's why
it took a while to get all these hoppers and stuff like that put in there. But now you can grow any tree there and it'll collect the saplings for you.
Yeah.
This is a nice little bridge here that I built.
Yeah. So, what's next? I can see, like, there's a town hall over there. Spawn is actually rather boring with the only, like, because it's mostly shops. Like, it's really nothing else.
This is the Centra Stable shop where it advertises you can buy my horses.
Yeah.
The actual stables are at my base. I'll show you that probably
Later. Like, spawn isn't really that important. The most important part is, like, just viewing other people's bases. Because, like, spawn is pretty bland. It's just shops.
Yeah.
This is a small little park which I made.
There's a couple of iron farms and
yeah.
Yeah. Yo-Yo and I built this park.
I helped you. I died because of Yo-Yo because we were arguing on what type of bench we should make.
Well, if you have a business, you could add it to the sponsored by time.
I don't have a business. You just created yours. I'm still working on mine. Maybe Fire Productions.
Well, I also have the slime shop, but it's not really part of my business. It has produced a few diamonds for me, though.
I was your first customer.
Were you the one who bought those 4 stacks of slime balls?
No, when you had first showed me the shop, I had bought it in front of you.
Somebody bought like 4 stacks the other day. Careful, that Enderman, don't look at him.
Their FPS is like, frame rate's really bad here. For some reason. So yeah, we're not exactly the best commentators when it comes to server tours, but spawn is really boring. There's nothing.
You want to go look at some other stuff?
Yeah, basically.
We'll go into the Nether Hub.
Yeah, the Nether Hub's pretty nice, except if people would actually continue it when they make far bases, it would actually work out.
Yeah, but
for the most part, they're basically just rugged.
Following this design takes a lot of work.
True. But it's literally just nether brick, cobblestone, and stone brick. It's not even that expensive.
No, not really, but we'd take all that time.
True. So where are we going to first?
I've been working on my photo. Let's take a look at the Donut XP farm.
Yeah. There's one guy on the server who's kind of annoying in my opinion, because he has a private Enderman farm, and he doesn't want to share it with anyone. Like, he has everything in the world, and he doesn't want to share it.
I'm lagging on this minecart elevator for some reason.
Oh. So this is the recently finished Donut, which is a AFK pigment farm.
Anyone who's familiar with Snow Crash will recognize this. It's his design. That's a monkey farm minecart elevator to get through the nether roof, because in 1.8.3 you can no longer break.
You can't use dark oak to break bedrock.
You also can't use pistons to break it.
Yeah. So, the donut is actually like...
The on-off switch is now up at the top.
Oh, yeah, I was wondering where's the on-off switch.
I fixed that now.
So how exactly does it work? I think you just, like, you throw a snowball at the pigmen.
Yep. You flick this switch, which is right over here, to turn it on.
Oh. Okay. Then I just get a snowball?
Some people prefer to use a tripwire, which I might eventually rig out, but yeah. And hit one of these guys who's trapped. Now.
Come on, pigmen.
That'll cause a bit of lag because, like,
it's aggroing a whole bunch of pigmen.
Attack you.
But you see that they die, and then all the EXP goes to the slime ball, and it gets launched up towards me. And it's pretty efficient because you can just go AFK, you come back later, you get 30 levels of XP, and
because of server latency, it sometimes
skips.
Yeah, it'll skip and they stop aggroing you.
And it's actually pretty efficient. I just gained 5 levels and 6 levels in the matter of a couple seconds.
So, actually, you should probably turn it off.
True, it's gonna cause lag.
Well, it also can break if you leave it on.
Oh, because unloaded chunks?
Yeah, when you unload the chunks, there's a few things that can go wrong.
Oh.
Either the pistons can delete themselves, the slime blocks can delete themselves, or one thing I found on here the other day was that this piece of ice that is meant to make the XP ball slide across easier was stuck to the wrong slime block, because I guess there was a timing issue when the chunks unloaded. Now, if you leave before they aggro you, there's a nice aggro dumping machine here.
Yeah, you press the button and then it just teleports you away.
Yep.
Does it come back?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's just a block at the end that's still under powered rail, so it'll come flying back.
So yeah, let's check out the Enderman farms next.
This portal should take us back to spawn.
Yay, lag. Let's head back. I don't like it. So next are the Enderman farms, right?
Yeah. I can show you where that is.
Yeah, I kind of get lost in the nether still.
It's over here.
Jet Flying Pig is just a new member who actually joined today, and he's trying to get our advice. And for you guys in the comments, you know who he is from my last SG video. He is one of my friends, and yeah, it took him a long time to get in, but yeah, I don't want to add to the call just yet, because then my Skype will show up, and that's going to cause a whole bunch of issues everywhere. So I'd rather not, but yeah.
Portal lag. So, here's our portal to the end.
And the end is pretty much completely, like, farmified, if that's even a word. They've basically converted the end into just one huge farm. And when will you come through the end portal?
I wasn't sure if you'd gone through or not.
Are we doing the back one or the front one?
This one's the private farm. You probably shouldn't go in there.
Not even a show.
That
Mr. Cyclone
belongs to the miser.
Mr. Cyclone got mad. Stop using my farm.
Well, you can see it from here.
Yeah. For some reason, like, I used that farm.
I'm not sure why somebody put water everywhere here. That
It's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
Snow would have been better.
I think the snow was better.
And it causes a little bit more lag with all the moving water.
Yep.
Ow.
And now the anvil, your chest and stuff are all buried.
The end farm's actually pretty sad. Here, like, the private one's a lot better. Here, there's, like, just Enderman farm, Enderman spawn here, they fall down here, they're a one-shot, you go get some XP. I added this minecart system, so you can actually go AFK and just have a macro. Pretty ghetto, but it works. I was pretty broke on the server when I first started.
Well, quite a few of them actually come flying down right now.
Only because Cyclone fixed them. Anyway, let's leave here before my YouTube video becomes me grinding levels. But hey, I got some extra ender pearls. And I will be doing more Hammercraft videos with my friend. Maybe I'll upload them later, but yeah, Jet Flying Pig will definitely be my priority when, yeah, recording. Let me boost you. There. And then what's next? That was such a weird glitch. Okay, let us see what is next. There isn't really much at spawn. The server is actually pretty bland when it comes to spawn area. And, like, just overall everything else, the server is pretty bland. So, like...
What is Jet saying?
Oh,
he demands a bed. Give it back. What?
Oh, because
Oh, because
I moved his bed. I moved his bed. No, because creepers were coming after his bed because I was nearby. I was going AFK, so I moved his bed inside my house. And he can't figure out where the iron door is.
Well, I don't see him.
Are you back in the Nether hub or at your base?
I was at...
Let's go to your base next. I'm sure you would have a lot to say about that.
Yeah, I could show you some of that. But Jet isn't even by where you're building, so I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah. Are you at the Nether hub?
I'm at my base.
Wait, how do you get to your base so fast? Can you come back? I don't know where your base is. A guide tour doesn't just leave.
Well, when you leave the end, you go to the last bed you slept in.
Oh yeah. For me that was spawn. Because I haven't slept in my new bed yet. I think I know the way to your house, to your base.
How do I capture? I don't even know what that means.
He wants to capture the the chicken jockey for pigman. No. It's a pigman.
No, don't punch it.
Do you not see the XD after that?
He says he punched it.
Well, we're all dead. Let's just head through the portal quickly. Portal lag.
I want to decorate up that floating island that my portal is on, but that.
Portal lag.
Weird, cause I also have portal lag.
Yeah. I think they're breeding. The doors are opening sporadically.
Well, the doors are down underneath. This is an Impulse SV villager breeder. And they'll breed instantly because the villager down there thinks he's alone. He can't see the villagers anywhere else.
So what about your base? I can see a saddle area, like a
Yes.
breeder.
This over here is Centra Stables. It's where I got all my horses.
That's a lot of horses.
Yes.
Also, like, you really have everything. You have a nice house, nice looking house anyway. You have
I
this
tear this
carrots.
farm out because I don't use it anymore. I have a big industrial farm there that has huge amounts of food.
Yeah.
And I have my sugarcane farm over here. Pretty big, not as big as Yo-Yo's, but
Yeah, it's not as big, but they haven't seen yo-yos.
it's got 24 sugarcane,
True.
so that's pretty decent. My
Yeah.
mob farm is up there. It's pretty big. That's where the AS platform
That's
is.
pretty big. Not bad.
Um,
Why do I get lag everywhere
Some
near your
people
base?
build them square, but I think if you cut the corners off, then they make their way to the water channels faster because they're not spawning in the corners.
Yeah, that's true.
And mine doesn't have a drop shaft, so because I'm also spawning spiders up there. And if you have a drop shaft, the spiders will climb on the sides, which is annoying.
True. So
But
your
then you
base-
also have to have a larger collection area for the hoppers, because
True.
some mobs will fall on an angle.
So this is your iron farm.
Yep. Standard iron farm from Nim's TV, his design.
It's pretty efficient, pretty small actually.
It's the one that pretty much everyone uses these days. I mean, unless you're going for big.
I don't know I don't know why this guy keeps asking for a guy named Dev. I don't know.
He thinks you're a developer.
He's crazy.
And over here, this is my bread farm, an original design by me.
This is... Anyone who's watching my YouTube, check this. If you want to see the design, I'm copying you right now. Basically, how does it work?
Well, there are 2 villagers that use brown coats up there.
Yes. I see that.
And one of them has a completely full inventory of seeds, and the other one has an almost full inventory, except 1 stack. So, when they harvest the wheat, one of them can make bread, and then he continually throws it at the other one because he wants to breed. And there's a hopper minecart underneath that collects the bread. It'll also sometimes collect wheat and seeds.
Let's look at the accuracy of it. I mean, not bad for like 12 stacks. For every 12 stacks of bread, there's like 2-3 stacks of wheat. Not bad.
You can make this one quite a bit smaller, down to like maybe a 5x5. But when you make it bigger like this, you get higher rates because there'll be more wheat growing.
True.
It actually is tileable out to almost any size. You just have to rearrange the way the tracks go depending on how big you make it.
Yeah, true.
And
so,
if you build this on a single-player world, you probably only actually need one powered track instead of this complicated system I have with redstone blocks and whatnot.
Yeah, why did you have all that?
Because of server lag, the cart continually likes to stop.
Oh, yeah, that could be an issue.
But then there's another problem where it's actually going so fast that when it goes over the hopper that it wasn't dropping anything. And so I have an activator rail and 2 powered rails to actually slow it down as it goes over the hopper.
Ah. Just offer some bread. Why, thank you.
Yep.
Is that for paying guests only, or is that just for
No,
everyone?
anyone can have some bread. I also have a chicken farm there that anyone can use.
Yeah.
And I have a cow farm here that is mostly only for me.
Yeah.
And I have a lava garbage can there that I mostly throw feathers in.
True. That is your base and Yo-Yo's base, like your base and like there's really nothing much interesting on the server for you in a server tour.
I could show you my slime farm.
Yeah, that's interesting.
There's my sheep farm.
I got lost. I got separated. Let me find it again. Is it a random ditch with a ton of sheep in it?
Yep. Well, underneath it, there's a hopper minecart running on a track that picks up all the wool after you shear them.
Couldn't you just have had regular hoppers?
Maybe if you had them standing on half slabs.
Oh look, I got a new outfit.
Yeah, you could do this with just like 6 hoppers, but you'd have to have the sheep standing on half slabs, and I guess, or maybe that wouldn't work at all because the sheep have to eat grass to get their wool black.
Oh yeah, it wouldn't work.
I think you'd have to use a hopper minecart. Either that,
Yeah.
or what some people do is they maze the sheep through a system where they're walking on grass.
That's kind of dumb.
It takes a lot more work to do that system. Now this is my slime farm. Right now I got a whole lot
One of a
slime.
kind person with slime farm.
Nah. Yeah, this is a very basic slime farm. It's not... It doesn't use bait or anything. It just utilizes the mechanic where slimes ignore cliffs and jump onto anything.
So you're having them jump onto cactuses?
Well, follow me for a second. I'll make a way in so you can see the spawn platforms.
Ow. Okay.
That's the reason that sand is higher is because that's where the hoppers go under.
Oh.
These platforms, they're not the prettiest. They're just made out of whatever.
It doesn't matter.
Quite a lot of them are just carved out of the rock as I dug down.
Well, it doesn't really matter because, like, no one's gonna
Any
see this
solid
part.
block works. And I have this whole place lit up with jack-o'-lanterns so that nothing else can spawn in here except slimes. This is a slime chunk. These platforms are 16 by 16, which is the whole chunk.
That's smart.
And the water forces the slimes into the cactus. And there are hoppers underneath the edges here that collect almost all the slimes. Some of them might run into the cactus and break, but that's not that much, actually.
True.
And I have 4 spawning platforms. You can have more, because it can go all the way down to bedrock if you want.
Ah.
But it produces more than I need, so I think you can have maybe up to 8 platforms if you start at level 40.
Ah.
Then this is a dropper elevator that
Makes sense.
uses a standard torch tower. It's not the best system because you have to prime it with items every second dropper for it to start running, but once you have it full up like that, it runs pretty quick.
So I give like a stack of bread in here to test it? Could I? Oh look, this is the curious pig wandering in its habitats.
You'd have to throw it into the hopper, I think, because that first dropper...
You can't access?
You can. It's got basically the same system as your chicken farm, except it's running into a whole bunch of droppers that run up the torch tower.
Well, your base is kind of, well, that's basically it for your base, right?
Yeah.
So, like, what is it really next? Like, uh-oh, 1 second.
Right, he's jet lost already.
You got trapped in a cave without a pickaxe.
Well, what's he doing caving without a pickaxe?
No, you know what? He fell into your slime farm area. There. What is he doing with not? Like, he should at least have some armor or pickaxe or something. I think he's a wanderer.
Picked up another lost puppy.
So whose base is next? Like, there isn't really anything interesting about anyone else's base. Yo-Yo's base is... Mr. Cyclone doesn't want to know anyone to know where his base is. Yo-Yo's base is just... Actually, just a chicken farm. So, yeah. So I guess this is where the tour ends?
Well, you could get other users to give you tours of their base.
True, but that'd be like in future videos.
Yeah, you'd have to do it as a separate video, I guess.
Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to rate, subscribe, and yeah, I'll see you in the next one.